Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today's video is a catch-up video on how I'm going with my $1,000 savings challenge. So this savings challenge I originally started was going to be a $5,000 challenge, and it was going to be I was going to be trying to save $5,000 by the end of the year. After having to move and my circumstances changing, I changed it to be $1,000, and so far I'm on track to getting to the $1,000 by the end of the year. So, okay. So the goal was to save $1,000 by the end of the year. After our trip to Queensland, that left 34 weeks in the year. So generally, if you were doing this, so you can either do it it's going to take you 12 months to do it, or you can work out how many weeks are left in the year and whatever your target is. I'll be starting this again in January, so we'll be starting at the 52 weeks, and hopefully we'll be able to save a little bit more next year. So what I did was I divided $1,000 by the 34 weeks, and that was $29.41, which is what I needed to save per week. So that amount, while to some might not seem a lot, for me was a little bit much. Probably doable if I don't do any of my other savings challenges, but I've got a few other things, my twins' 18th birthday to save for, and just a few other things that I've got that I need to be able to save for. So that was just a little bit much for me to be able to do. So I broke it into essentially two different categories. So into the first bucket is my income every week, and I pay $15 a week. Now, so far since I started this, I have managed to do that every single week, which is fantastic. With this savings challenge, I tried not to put too much pressure on myself. I was going to try my best every week. It was one of my first priorities with my income. But if for some reason there's a week that it just doesn't work, then I'm just going to accept that, and that's fine. But so far we've managed to make every single week. And then in the second bucket, we do $15, but we take this money out of side hustle or any bonus money that I might have earned for the week. Now this can range from anything from Etsy money to surveys to selling things on Facebook Marketplace. Now it will include my nail business that I've started. You know, anywhere that you get a rollover money, any extra money that you can have. Now with this money, I have not. I don't always do my bonus money every week. Sometimes I leave it and do it every second week, but I always make sure that the first part of my bonus money goes to this. So there's been a couple of weeks where I've taken $30 out of my bonus money. So when I show you my tracker in a minute, you'll see what I mean. But so far, every single week, I've managed to put in the bonus money, even if it means that I've taken 2 lots out of 1 lot of bonus money to cover the week that I missed. But I've managed to be able to cover that completely, and I'm completely up to date. So I will show you my tracker to show you what I mean if you haven't been watching my videos. So this is my $1,000 savings challenge envelope. So I'll grab that out. Okay, there's a nice bit of money there. It's adding up really quickly. It's amazing how quickly it's adding up. So this is the tracker that I made for it. And each week, so I have like July week 1 and then the bonus money, and then July week 2, bonus money. So July I have 5 weeks, and I think September I also have 5 weeks. So I actually customize this tracker just to myself. Going forward, I will be doing some of these challenges that I'll have available on my Etsy store. If you have a particular one that you would like customized, then please feel free to reach out and I can make that for you. But yeah, I was just finding, because the bonus money wasn't always being every single week, sometimes it was a fortnight that I was covering the two, I was getting a bit out of track of where I was. So I thought by doing it this way, so if I was to leave this bonus money and do them both together, I would just cross out July week 1 when I get to that one, and then I know that I'm one behind, so I've got to catch that up. So let's count the money and see where we're up to. Okay, so the big reveal. So 51, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 315. Wow, that's amazing. I struggle with saving any kind of money. If I was to say I needed to come up with $300 with the budget the way that I have it at the moment, I would think that was completely impossible to do. I don't have $300 in my budget, and I don't know where I would have come up with that. By having a savings challenge, it's amazing how you are a little bit more aware of your money and where it needs to go. And would you prefer it to go into your savings challenge, or would you prefer just to waste it or spend it on, something that you don't necessarily need? So I can't believe that I'm already up to $300 with this. It's just amazing. So nearly a third of the way there. So that's great. I can't believe this year is going so quickly. So I've got a couple of different savings challenges that like I'm really excited for the end of the year. I've got my yearly savings challenge. I don't have anything that is actually going to at the moment. I don't have anything that this is actually going to at the moment. I do have a bit of an outstanding debt for starting up my nail business. So there's no interest on that debt, and there's no immediate rush to pay that off. I'm hoping to be able to use the profits from the business to be paying that off and not having that to come out of this income yet. But we'll see how we go. But I will have this money that I can pay that off completely by the end of the year if I haven't already paid that off come the end of the year. But I'm so excited to be able to get to the end of the year and actually have some savings in my account. Like, it's been so long, I just live paycheck to paycheck, and it's been so long since I've had real savings. There just isn't money. My budget is so tight. There's not money there. But this just goes to show you that you can, even on a very, very, very tight budget, you can save money. So fingers crossed I'll be able to continue this to the end of the year. Obviously my circumstances are changing once again, but I'm hoping that I'll still be able to continue on with this. And even if I have to maybe stop one of my other savings challenges, I'm planning on doing the Caro Cash Q3 challenge. That will also go towards my twins' 18th birthday. If you've been watching my videos, I've just finished the Q2 challenge, and I'm about to do a games night, allocating that money through my twins' 18th birthday binder. And so I'll be planning on adding that one again. But the same thing, if I can't afford to do both, then this one will take precedence, and we'll just see how we go. Even if I don't get the Caro Cash one finished, if there's weeks that it's a little bit too expensive, even if I save half of it, that's still better than nothing. And if you're like me, the savings challenges, regardless whether you choose a big 100 envelope one or you choose a small, I've got scratch and saves that are just $100. You get one that's $50. Just saving a little bit, it changes the way you think about saving, and it you find money that you didn't think you had. It's amazing how addictive it is and how it just keeps you on track. Also, I have ADHD, and even though I do really well with my savings challenges and my tracking, if I have a week off and I don't track my money, everything falls over. It's not like lots of people say it takes so many weeks to create a habit. Not for me. I can be, I've been doing this for a very long time now, and consistently, I'm not far off 12 months of being on YouTube, and still now, if I have a week off and I don't, even if I'm not filming and I don't actually cash stuff and I just leave my money in the bank and just, go, I roughly know what I need, I will mess it up completely. I just can't stay on track with it. So for me, it is so important to have a place for all my money and consistently cash stuff. Even if I'm not doing it for you guys on YouTube, as long as I'm actually still stuffing my envelopes, doing things as I need to do. Otherwise, it just ends up. So some people just can't just form habits and it just come naturally to you. Sometimes you have to really, really work. And that's why I find these savings challenges are great, because it keeps you on track. You don't have to think about what you've got, where you've got it, when it's due, having the tracker each week to know exactly what you've got to pay. It really, really keeps me on track, and it's amazing. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll do another check-in. I'm not sure if I'll do it. I probably won't do it at the end of each month. But maybe the end of August, maybe this end of September, we'll see. Maybe once my envelope starts getting a bit full again. I'm going to be changing this out for prop notes and popping it in the bank just to see how I go. It's starting to get a little bit too much money to have in my envelopes. And so in my next unstuffing video, I'll swap this out for cash, for prop notes, and I'll pop this in the bank, and hopefully this can earn me some interest as well. The account that I've got does not have a card attached to it, and it is reasonably difficult. I need to go into the branch to withdraw. And there are fees if I do too many withdrawals. So the plan will be not to touch this at all. This money shouldn't be touched until the end of the year. And the only other money I'll be putting in there with that is I might start putting my emergency fund money in there as well. Just because that's starting to get up a little bit as well. And yeah, this won't be touched. Well, there would be no reason for any of this to be touched unless it is actually an emergency or something that's very, very important that I need to spend it on. So maybe at the end of each month, I might just do a little check-in just to show that, like maybe just to do a cash swap, just to show that to keep me accountable and that I'm not touching it. But so far, it's amazing that if it's sitting in the bank, I'll spend it. If it's in one of my accounts that I can get it out. But if it's sitting in cash in my house, in a safe that's easily accessible for myself, don't touch it. It's just weird the way that it works, but for me, this is the best way for me to do it. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate everybody watching these videos, and I know that there's been a few of you that have commented that you've been excited to see how much I've got in here. So I'll just write on here that the total was $315. So I'm really excited about that. But thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and like this video if you've enjoyed it. If you can please leave me a $ emoji just to let me know that you've watched to the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.